All right, I'm going to welcome everyone in if you're watching the replay of this, but we are actually live on YouTube, and we're going to give everyone a few moments to hop in. So I want to thank everyone for your patience and welcome everyone in. We'll see how many people join us on a Saturday night. Here it is, December 3rd, about 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. Figure we'll hop on here for maybe anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. We'll see how active the chat is, and we will go from there. So let everyone hop in here. All right, I'm going to welcome everyone in, and of course, the first question I always ask, how is the audio and how is the video? Does it look good? Does it sound good? So let's go from there. Comment down below. How's the audio and video? Sound good? Look good? Give me some thumbs up. Drop a comment. Wow, Monty from Alaska. Let's go. I think my chat might have froze. There we go. All right, everyone's saying 10 of 10. Everything's good. Winston, what's going on, brother? We got a lot of people joining in. I'm going to welcome everyone in. The chat's going so fast. Welcome everyone in. We got California. Jamaica, let's go. All right. Okay. Yeah, if there's any FUD, I will put if there is any FUD, we will be blocking you in the chat. There is no room for FUD. So if my moderators are down there in the chat, you see any FUD, please make sure you hide the user from the channel. Yep. If I see any FUD tonight, Sandra's there. I know William's there. We got a couple moderators. I'm going to be looking as well. But if you all see any FUD, go ahead and block them. I don't care who it is. So that is the first rule. You're going to type in FUD in the chat, you're going to get blocked right away. Positive vibes only here for the chat tonight. So, yes, I want to thank all the moderators for your help. All right, so I got William and Sandra on it there. We got the corn. Baby, let's go. All right. Let me get this in here. And corn. Let's go. Okay, so I just figured I'd want to hop on here and talk to everyone. I really don't have any kind of agenda. It's been an interesting day. I was out with family most of the day. They had a MetaFam chat. I had my earpiece in. I was trying to listen here and there, but I had a lot of conversations. I probably missed a lot. But yeah, nothing's changed. I mean, really, I did go back before I came on here. I watched Roller Pigeon's video, and I watched Alley Trading Secrets video, and I love what they got. I love their videos. They're dead on. So nothing has changed. I don't know if there's big misunderstanding of certain tweets and all that's out there, but nothing has changed, guys. Like I said, if you watch Roller Pigeon's video, you watch Allie's video, they pretty much sum up what I have to say. So no changes here on my end. All right, we got people in here. Now let's hit with the intro, because sometimes I always forget when we're on a live stream, I got to do the intro. Everyone loves the intro. So let's get to it here. What is going on, my future meta millionaires? It is your boy, Terry Stonkers, and welcome to my channel, baby. Buy the dip. All right, guys. Got to give a shout out down here to Kevin Miles with a super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Kevin Kicknass from Houston, Texas. Thank you, sir, for the super chat. We got Brant Rave to $2. Thank you, sir, for your super chat. 8 days left. The end is near. Hold for gold. Yes, sir. We got the calendar. We got the calendar right here. The Future Meta Millionaires calendar, guys. There you go. The Future Meta Millionaires calendar is going. There hasn't been any changes. I did see a couple tweets out here. I want to touch base on them because it pretty much sums up what's going on. Falcon, what's going on? Sandra, thank you so much. Sandra, I really appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat, Sandra. No FUD we got. I love it, man. I love it. Moderators are going to be on tonight. So like I said, if you're a FUD and you never want to be blocked, don't mess with us tonight, because we are going to block everyone. That's right. Hakuna, MMAT, Matata. I love it. Man, you are the best, man. All right, so I think... all right, so a couple quick things here. John Brda's one tweet. I'm just going to touch base. Like I said, if you all are here, you saw Roller Pigeon's video, you saw Allie's video. They cleared up all the FUD out there, guys. They nailed it. They cleared it up. I'm just here to talk with you guys and go over a couple things and just have a chat. That's what we're here to do. All right, so John Brda has this tweet basically here saying, this is clearly stated in the S1, you buy MMTLP or own MMTLP, buy the record date and hold, you get Nextbridge Hydrocarbons distribution. Guys, it doesn't get much more clear than that. I mean, who are we going to trust here? Are you going to trust John Brda? Or are you going to trust, you know, a random person on the internet? I mean, I'm putting my trust in Mr. John Brda. So that's who I'm going to trust, you know, is John Brda. So, like I said, who are you going to trust? John Brda or some random guy on the internet? Thank you, Brant, for another super chat. Last week for them to play their dumb games. Exactly. Brant is right on it, man. Brant with the positivity down there. Exactly. Last time for their games. And Roller Pigeon's tweet here really sums it up too. And she made a video that says, before I make media, here's my take. The whales haven't sold. Ticker symbol HYMC had $2 billion in volume one day back in February 2021. The process doesn't take any additional energy to process 25 orders or 500 million orders. People are betting on you to panic and stop, set your losses. So another beautiful tweet that just sums up all the FUD out there, guys. Like I said, this sums it up. Time is ticking away on these people. And it's just a matter of time. And I can see like this is going to come to an end. It has to. It has to come to an end. And the stuff's going to hit the fan hopefully Monday. I think Monday is our 9th day for FINRA to get this out there. So, and I saw a couple other tweets that really just sum up. Like, you know what I mean? It really sums it up. It might have been... Oh, these are the ones from earlier. Yeah, there's that post there. Yeah, I believe we got Red here of her post saying that she can confirm that First Trade is no longer allowing purchases at MMTLP. It is liquidation only. They are getting the message. So that's fantastic to see as well. They already got other brokerages, liquidation only. I do find it interesting that MMTLP is back on Fidelity, but we'll see. I love it. I'm glad it is because I've been definitely buying more on Fidelity. All right, what do we got down here? Oh, yeah, I really wanted to go over this article here in tonight's live stream. Really wanted to focus on this article. And Microcap Daily put out this new article a couple hours ago about the enormous short position in trouble as Nextbridge Hydrocarbons set stop trading. George Palacaris and John Brda on corporate action. Brant, thank you so much again, man. You just dropping them super chats, brother. Thank you so much. The longer they wait, the more we gain. Exactly, man. Patience, guys. Patience. Yes, like look at Jesse down here. Jesse METATERRY. I love it. MMTL party in Vegas soon. Yes, man. That is the plan, man. That is definitely the plan. We are ready to party it up. My plan hasn't changed, guys. My plan hasn't changed. We got our prices. They don't hit. We hold the Nextbridge. We let Nextbridge do our thing. We got the inverter we trust back here. And there's some interesting findings. Well, not findings, but interesting parts in this article that just is pretty exciting. So Joe asks, what is the value if I hold to Nextbridge? So, of course, unfortunately, right now, we don't know exactly what the value is. We only have speculation right now because we're only going off, and I believe, that last investor deck of Torchlight. But the estimated speculation dividend of the oil and gas asset value is roughly around 32 to 60. That is the estimated value. I believe it to be in the upper part of that, around 50 to 60, and it could even hit, 60 to 75. It could, guys. Anything is possible. Keep in mind, a lot of these projections of these estimated dividends that's out there does not include the natural gas. And the natural gas itself could be anywhere from like $5 to $15 additional. So that's really exciting. Like, that is really exciting to see. Wow. So this article was just out, guys, like 5 hours ago, 4 or 5 hours ago. And this article already has over 4,000 views. That is exciting to see, guys. Like, this article was literally just put out and over 4,000 people has already seen it. That is exciting. All right. Here we go. Let's go over this article. The moderators will keep an eye on the chat. I will be glancing down at it, but I want to cover this article with you guys because I believe these articles are kind of nice. They do sum up a lot of the information that's out there because, you know, we do put out information daily, and there's just so much information that we cover it, and sometimes we don't go back and cover it again because we covered it in a previous video. But now it's nice to go back and touch base on these articles because they do like a nice little recap. And I did already read this, but I want to read it for you guys. And they do mention roller pigeons. They mention me in there, which is pretty exciting. So let's get to it here. Metamaterials Inc. MMTLP has an enormous week ahead as the short squeeze enters its final trading days, and the massive estimated 80 to 100 million short positions now must cover. The excitement on MMTLP is palpable, with numbers of 60 per share or 80 per share at the height of the short squeeze being thrown around by many investors vowing not to sell MMTLP for less than 100 per share. John Brda and George Palacaris have gotten busy on Twitter as we wait for corporate action to be processed by FINRA and sent to brokers by DTC. While shorts' time to cover is running out, they continue to play the short and distort, barring another 291,000 shares on Friday alone and launching 3 separate short attacks throughout the day. That's a really good summary of what's been going on. With the general consensus is the MMTLP short position is somewhere between 80 and 100 million shares. Long-term investors such as Market Moves and Roller Pigeons estimate MMTLP short position to be somewhere between 200 and 250 million, which is probably really close. If we have this out there, I believe that is probably what it is. On the low end, it's probably 80 to 100 million if that's considering the TRCH shorts and the other ones. But I think it truly is between the 200 and 250. I believe that. But even if so, the lower end, that's still a lot of shares to cover considering the volume we've been seeing. So it says these numbers could be very, very well correct, as John Brda stated in a recent call with Roller Pigeons, Terry Yonker, and other YouTubers covering MMTLP. It's good. I mean, I think you guys are doing great. I think I said this once before. I would say 99% of your conversation you guys are having, you are right over the bullseye on things. There are certain things that I know that you probably don't know, but nothing that I know is material enough that would affect what you are doing. Just keep up the good work and keep doing what you are doing. Wow. That there, when we heard that in the chat, I do remember the first time he said it, and it was so amazing to hear him say that, and it is just amazing, guys, to hear John Brda say that, because think about it. Think about it. And I'm sorry if I'm not getting back to everyone in the chat. You all can answer each other. I just want to get my thoughts and opinions out here. For John Brda to say we are 99% correct on what we've been saying, what we think. What have we been saying? What do we think? We talk about the Torchlight oil and gas assets. That's what we do. We talk about it. We give estimates of what we think the dividend's worth. 32 to 60. That's what we've been saying. Are we in the ballpark? It seems like it to me. Like, what is the 1% that we don't know? What's the 1%? We don't know what that 1% is, but here it says that it's not material enough that it would affect what you're doing. Just keep what you're doing and keep up the good work. That is what we want to hear, guys. So there's probably something we don't know, but it's not going to affect what we think. And we've mainly been saying that we think this is going to be sold to a big oil company very shortly after this gets spun out into Nextbridge. My prediction is that probably within end of December or sometime in Q1 2023, there'll be some press release that a big oil company has bought Nextbridge. My theory right now, number one candidate is probably ExxonMobil. I think that everyone is pretty much in agreement that maybe it's ExxonMobil right now. That's the #1 candidate for us. So if it's ExxonMobil, that'll be exciting. We know we just talked about this tweet right here. Let me go back and find it for you guys. There's so much information, guys, you don't even know. There's literally so much information. Right here, we talked about this one. ExxonMobil put out a tweet on December 1st. What do you know about the Permian Basin? Brush up on important site and energy production. As global energy demand grows, we are increasing U.S. supply while reducing emissions. Here are some quick facts about our operations in the Permian. Now, guys, I said we know a lot about the Permian Basin. ExxonMobil, Nextbridge, baby. So right there we go. We know a lot about the Permian Basin. And if we go here to this ExxonMobil, this is like the most active post that you will see, like under ExxonMobil's post on Twitter. I mean, literally 118 likes. My post alone has 41 likes. So, I mean, look at this. MetaMaterial News has 63 likes, now 64. So, like I said, this is getting interesting, guys. They talk about here on the Permian. If you didn't see this in my other video, they talk about the Permian Basin. You got this here over Texas and New Mexico. They talk about all this stuff here. It's just exciting, guys. I really think Exxon's going to be our person on this. So, just my personal opinion. I could be right or wrong. But if Brda says we're 99% correct, now I don't know on the buyer if we're correct, but I think we're probably, like I said, averaging that $32 to $60 range. I think it's probably definitely closer to that $50 to $60 range. That would be very exciting. So just so you know, let's talk about this. If we get shares of ExxonMobil, that is not a taxable event. So let's say MMTL, this is just me guessing here, speculation here. So let's say, just easy numbers, Exxon's trading at $100 per share. Nextbridge converts to $50 a share. Every 2 shares of Nextbridge would be worth 1 share of ExxonMobil. So if you had 1,000 shares of MMTLP, which is now Nextbridge, that gets converted over as a 2-for-1 for ExxonMobil. You would now have 500 shares of ExxonMobil. You'd pay no taxes on that exchange. You own 500 shares now of ExxonMobil. You can either decide to sell. If you sell those Exxon shares, that is a taxable event. You will pay taxes on those shares because you realize the gain. Or you could set back, collect the quarterly checks or the special checks when they do the special dividends, and just collect the checks. You will pay taxes on the dividends that are sent out, but not on the big hunk of money that the ExxonMobil shares are worth. Or you could sell them all and pay taxes and take the money. You could sell half, sell a percentage, do what you want. So there you go. That's totally for you to decide. Let's get down here to the next part. MMTLP weekend update. MMTLP shorts are still playing short and distort, barring another 291,000 shares on Friday alone, and launching 3 separate short attacks throughout the day, keeping the price just over $8 a share. However, MMTLP investors are not selling. As the distribution date nears, somewhere near 80 to 100 million shorts have to cover, and things are about to get wild. Expect volume to begin increasing very significantly. Currently, we are awaiting corporate action to be processed by the FINRA and sent to the brokers by the DTC. We gave heads up on MMTLP initially in October 16th, and this article found here when MMTLP was $4 per share. We'll be updating MMTLP on the weekend to make sure you're subscribed, blah, blah. All right, so we go down to here. MMTLP is a placeholder for Nextbridge Hydrocarbon Spinoff METATERRY. 1 MMTLP will be exchanged for 1 Nextbridge common share. Gives a picture here of the Oro Grande project. And we got the torchlight picture there. Nextbridge Hydrocarbons is exclusively developing its Oro Grande Basin asset, the Oro Grande project located in the Permian Basin, West Texas. Oro Grande project has shown to have potential multi-stack pay zones totaling 600 to 800 feet thick with geological reservoir similarities to the Midland Basin. 134,000 net acres, 3,150 potential well locations, 3.2 to 3.7 billion potential recovery of oil. Exciting stuff, man. This is exciting. This here goes over a lot of the, this next part, the Permian Basin, also called the West Texan Basin. This goes over a lot of that stuff there. So we're not going to cover all this here. But here they do show ham. We did a video exclusively on ham. Ham short killer here. He basically goes after the shorts and the naked synthetics and all that out there. And he has been in touch with John Brda. He said he spoke with him, a great guy. Have all the details of the fraud will give it to the right people. That's exciting too, guys. That's really exciting. And as we go down here, goes over George tweet. We covered that in the previous video. Here we got Roller Pigeons getting a shout out here in this as well. It says Roller Pigeon stated, John Brda stated he is very frustrated about the FINRA approval. Nextbridge needs to do it today. This does not mean the 424 approval or spinoff approval. Those dates have already been approved by the FINRA. The dates on the prospectus have been approved by FINRA. So what FINRA approval do we need? There's a process to do this. You hear different things. FINRA, the corporate action notice, comes from FINRA. The corporate action notice comes from the DTCC. So far, brokers have not received any corporate action notices. Nobody has gotten this notice because the process has not finished. Sometimes after the SEC approval and the prospectus, FINRA approval, and the dates are all set. It goes for approval to the corporate actions department at FINRA. And FINRA processes the corporate action for the CUSIP change. So FINRA is going to process the CUSIP change, the change into Nextbridge, where there'll be no CUSIP and MMTLP will be canceled. And you will be given shares in the private company Nextbridge Hydrocarbons. Woo, this is a mouthful. FINRA does not notify brokers of this change. It's bureaucratically, so they post on the daily list. Once posted daily list, DTCC sends out notice to brokers. FINRA is not going to send out notice to brokers. The DTCC does this when they see it on the daily list. So FINRA hasn't finished doing this, and John Brda is frustrated. Shorts are going to take this information and they're going to distort it. There's a lot of short positions that need to close. I calculate there's between 216 to 280 million shares of MMTLP that are naked shorts, fail to deliver, that need to close their positions. The dates are pendant ink. December 12th, December 14th are pendant ink. There we go. So that's that one there. I just want to take a moment and say thank you to everyone in the chat. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with the chat. We're going over this information, getting this article read out here because it's a great article. That was Roller Pigeon's part. Now we got my part down there. Pretty exciting to see, you know, us little YouTubers getting mentioned in these articles. It's pretty cool, man. It's kind of a big thing here. Here it says, Terry Yonker put out another great video on MMTLP on Friday. So Ham Short Killer has about 5,000 followers. A lot of the Meta fam is now following this gentleman. So his goal is to expose naked short sellers, period. John Brda tweeted at Ham Short Killer, take a look at MMTLP MMAT. I would be happy to bring you up to speed. Falls right in line with the companies you are shedding light upon. John Brda later pinned, Ham Short Killer tweeted back, MMTLP spoke with him, great guy. I have all the details of the fraud, will give to the right people for those longs. Things are going to be happening very soon. A lot of attention is coming to MMTLP. Last night, George Pollack Harris tweeted today, Meta requested FINRA to halt MMTLP on December 14th at close, current distribution date. Please take the time to read the S1, no public trading after distribution date. There is no ex-dividend date, he also tweeted. The Series A preferred stock of Meta will not be DTC eligible. The effective Form S1 registration statement discloses upon Series A, MMTLP will be canceled in ordinance with a certificate of destination, Section 3. All right. Keep on going here. MetaMaterial News tweeted there are over 150 comments on the FINRA page regarding MMTLP. Their Twitter engagement is up 500%. Over 200 mentions of MMTLP and FINRA from People's Post. Over 20 confirmed phone calls to FINRA regarding MMTLP. We are using voice as investors now. Let's see the action. Guys, that is amazing. That is amazing. Short Squeeze here has a beautiful post on FINRA. Do your job. Go follow him. Gives the corporate actions number. Gives the office number here to Budsman. Great post. This here is just talking about John Brda's tweet on Saturday. Friend spoke with the FINRA examiner. He was told they're acutely aware of MMTLP issue, but they couldn't deny corporate action regard to S1, the 6490 and all that. Okay. I believe this is just talking about OSTK, and that is it. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much that. All right. Let's get the countdown going because we got it up here. And now I want to catch up the chat. I think I did see someone was mentioning what if they don't get the corporate action notices out. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think tomorrow is like officially like the last day because I think they have 7 to 9 days, and it's not trading days, it's like calendar days. So I believe tomorrow is like the last day for them to do this. So I don't know what's going to happen. We may see a PR from Meta on this. I'm not sure. So we'll just keep our eyes out. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Terry, read Chicken Nuggets post. Okay. Chicken Nuggets says the perspective has been uploaded and marked effective on the Edgar. Okay. Let's go pull that up. Sorry guys. There is a lot of chat in here. I do try to get everything, but let's pull up the Edgar. I believe I have it in my Gmail. SEC Edgar. Oh, I didn't want that one. No. SEC Edgar. I hope you're not lying to me there, Chicken Nuggets. I hope you're not lying. All right, I think we want to type in Nextbridge. I think that's what'll come up. All right, let me do it this way. I know I had the actual, or is it under MMTLP? There we go. I think it wasn't under this. Oh, yeah, Nextbridge with a space. Yeah, it's not under MMTLP. That's right. Next space bridge. That's right. Thank you for that. There we go. So that has perspective rule. Yeah, if you have the link, definitely put it in here. But this here says 424B4 open document filing. So we got that up. But I don't see any changes on here. And I do have, yeah, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I'm thinking. I believe I have the link right here to the OTC list right here. Yeah. This is the, I know this is like the link for the list. And today total result is 0. And if I go back to the start of the second, there was 80, I want to say, yesterday. Yeah, it's still 80. Because when I was looking at this last night, I knew the total results was 80. And it hasn't been posted. Yeah, real quick, if anyone's new in here, it is positive vibes only. If you are negative, you will be removed. So, yeah, talking about that right there. The moderators will remove you. I got Sandra William down there. They will remove you. And if I don't see you, but I will be removing negative vibes too. We only want positive vibes only. We're in this all together, guys. We're in this all together. So, yeah, no updates on the FINRA, which is really what we want to see. We want to see this posted here on the FINRA. And yeah, so I'm thinking we could see something tomorrow, man. There is so much like heat on this that there has to be something here soon, man. And if not, we're gonna see some press release or something come out. Something's gonna come out. Yeah, I'm not sure what Chicken Nuggets is what he was talking about, but I don't see it. I don't see any changes. If the Meta fam can go verify that, I don't see any changes either. Yeah, so the crazy thing is, like, if like the FINRA like delaying this or some sort is like just cutting the days down even lower, man. That's the thing, like cutting the days down even lower for these shorts. Like they're gonna have less time to cover. Like that's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing. Like guys, like they have till Monday the 12th. I mean, we have the countdown here. Like right there. That's till 4 p.m. Hey, Bobby, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Meta Fam. Yes, sir. You screen spotted it and posted on Facebook. Chicken Nugget says he posted on Facebook. Okay. I know William runs the Facebook Meta group, so if William has it, if William's still here in the chat, William can screenshot it and send it to me on Facebook Messenger. What's going on there, Big D? Welcome in, brother. All right, Chicken Nugget says he screenshot. So we'll see. We'll see. I know these two I have. I don't see anything change. It says notice of effective filing. And it doesn't have any updates on the dates here on this. And no updates here on the FINRA list as well. So I said, man, we're go time. I mean, look at this volume. I mean, you're talking, we know they haven't. Here's what we know. They haven't been covering, guys. I mean, look at the volume right here. There's literally no volume, like not even a million volume on Friday. They're not covering yet. they are not covering yet, guys. Right there tells me they are not covering. wait, all right. Let me talk to William real quick. Guy in the chat said he posted a screenshot on Facebook. All right, yeah. So the guy's saying he posted a screenshot in the Facebook. Let me go back up here to that. I'll find it here, William. He says the prospectus has been uploaded and marked effective on the Edgar. And he posted a screenshot. So he has the prospectus uploaded and marked as effective on the Edgar. Now I'm here on the Edgar. Under Nextbridge, like, yeah, and William's saying that's the old news as well. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's the old. Here's the prospectus. But that was back on November 25th. So there ain't no update. Yeah, everyone's saying that's old. So, yeah, I think that's the old news there, buddy. That's not the correct one. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, and still 80 on this, unfortunately. Won't be no updates on today. But there will be an end to this. And this is the countdown to Monday, the 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time when the market closes. So there we go. As we said here, it counts down, man. This is it. Oh, yeah, Pidge. I remember HCMC, man. That had a lot of hype on YouTube. I think I even tried to swing trade that bad boy. HCMC back then. Around that, when that had some crazy. They had the HCMC. I remember I did videos on that stock. HCMC was going after a, I think it was a lawsuit against Philip Morris or someone, one other big company. So yeah, exciting stuff. I know, man. Like we have, listen here, we're gonna have some real talk. We've all been waiting this long. Now we don't know what the shorts are gonna try in these last 8 days here, guys. Now trading days, it's like 6. We got this week coming up. We got Monday through Friday full trading, and then we got the following Monday a full trading day. So until we see anything other like updates from either MetaMaterials, John Brda, George, or the FINRA SEC, we're going by these dates. Until we see anything otherwise, we're going by these dates. So hopefully this Monday or Tuesday, this will get stamped through. And that just means the shorts are really short on time. So, I mean, even if we go on 80 million, the low end of these predictions, I mean, we're talking 80 to 100 million shorts that need to be covered. But this could potentially be 200 to 280 million. So even if it's like 80 to 100 million shorts, if they get this out on Monday or Tuesday, we need to be seeing like 20 million in volume every day. That's what we need to see. I mean, literally like 15 to 20 million every day in volume for this to be covered easily like 15 million a day. So until we see those numbers, I mean, we need to at least see being like 10 to 15 million. So if we're not seeing 10 to 15 million a day, then there is no covering happening. There is nothing going on. They're just throwing synthetics down, drive the price down to scare you out of what you hold. That's exactly what they're doing. So I'm preparing myself. If the shorts try to scare people and drive the price down, I will be there ready to buy the dip. Right there. I'm ready to buy the dip. The question is, are you ready? Are you prepared to buy that dip? Are they going to scare you? Are they going to get your shares on the cheap? They're definitely not getting my shares on the cheap. I've been buying their shares on the cheap, and they're going to be responsible to provide those shares. That's the exciting part. They are responsible to provide those shares. And you heard it from John Brda. Actually, let's go listen to that clip because you can hear the passion in his voice. Let's go to that clip of John Brda. Thank you to that person that put this clip out because it is a beautiful clip. It is really a beautiful, beautiful clip. The passion in John Brda. When we heard it on the live stream, it got me really excited because we just got to hear it again. I think I played it for my other video, but yeah, it is this one here.
Let's just say that this thing plays out and, you know, stock trades were trades. And
all right, let me get this volume up because the volume on this recording is a little light. So I'm going to put this like full blast, guys. Let's listen to this. All right. Kevin Miles, thank you for the super chat, brother. What is sacred? What? I don't know what that. I don't know if that's a like what you call it, a predicted text, like got it wrong. Hey Bailey, welcome to the chat, Bailey. This is Bailey from Twitter. Welcome in. I like seeing people that I recognize from Twitter hopping in here, man. That's pretty cool. Speaking of Twitter, before we get in this video, I want to thank everyone for the recent support on Twitter because Twitter has been blowing up. We are approaching 3,900 followers, guys. Our goal was 4,000. So if you're currently here on YouTube, you have a Twitter account, and you're not following me, and you want to follow me to keep up to date what's going on, you can go follow me at my official Twitter account at TerryZ247. That is my official Twitter, guys. So go follow me. We are on the road to 4,000 followers. So there we go. Thank you so much. Sandra, getting rid of the FUD out of there. I love it. All right. Now let's go listen to this again because here we go. This here just puts a smile on my face hearing Brda say this. Let's listen to this. Let's listen to this.
Let's just say that this thing plays out and, you know, stock trades were trades, and for example, it goes to $100 a share, and that's the last trade, and then all of a sudden Nextbridge gets a knock on the door from, you know, 5 brokerage houses saying I need to buy 50 million shares. Well, they have the ability to sell them shares at that point, but you have to remember who is involved in Nextbridge and who is the largest shareholder of Nextbridge. Oh yeah, that person being Greg McCabe. And trust me when I tell you this, Greg has a disdain for what we had to go through for the last 6-7 years that runs deeper, as deep or deeper than mine. And so, as I mentioned in my tweet today, not only would it be a hell no, but it's a hell no, and here's the lawsuit for all the fuckery you caused us in the last 7 years. So
yeah, and I know, like, I'm not kidding. Like,
wow, man, that don't get me motivated. That gets me motivated. Oh, I love that. Let's listen to that last, let's listen to that last 20 seconds again, because man, that is juicy. Juicy stuff.
That runs deeper, as deep or deeper than mine. And so, As I mentioned in my tweet today, not only would it be a hell no, but it's a hell no, and here's the lawsuit for all the fuckery you've caused us in the last 7 years. So
Yeah, and I know, like, I'm not kidding. Like,
Man, that there is exciting to hear. Woo! God, guys, if that don't get you motivated, what don't? Yeah, no one's losing any faith. If anything, I have more faith than I've ever had. Your boy has had faith since before even day one of this MMTLP traded, and I have even more faith now. There is no worries on this face, because no worries on this face at all, guys. There's only the 165 million shares. John Brda said they have an additional 35 million back there. I don't know what that's for. Hopefully we get clarification on that. But they come knocking on the door to get some shares. It's going to be a hell no. It's going to be a hell no. You're not getting the shares. You're going to get slapped with a lawsuit. That is exciting to hear. So, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Yeah, everyone, please, if you're watching this, smash thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. You don't even know. I appreciate everyone that's active in the chat. Everyone's left a super chat, man. You all been amazing. So the thing is, we know what we got here. Kevin says, you know, chicken. No, I don't know who that is. I've never seen that person before. I don't know who that individual is. So I don't know if he's talking about that thing. I don't know. I've never seen him before. I'm not familiar with the name, at least. I'm usually pretty familiar with the names I see down here in the chat. Clinton said that too. Just reading over some of the chat here. All right. So not really much going on down there, but just reading here. Yeah, man, I'm just here positive vibes, man. Like, nothing's going to sway me. Nothing's going to change my thoughts. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready. Like, I am ready for this to happen. I'm excited. I got no worries. I have all the time. I can hold as long as I want. I like that post. Graham says, Nuggets attendees. Yes, sir. Graham, that's pretty funny. That made me laugh, man. That made me laugh. That's pretty funny. So, yeah, I do agree with JM down here. Y'all got to chill. The SEC approved it. That's all that matters. Exactly. The SEC approved this, man. And there could be hell to pay for FINRA if they mess this up, man. Because the SEC has already approved this. So the FINRA just has to do their part now. And that should hopefully be tomorrow or Tuesday. Get these corporate action. Man, they're only going to have like 4 to 5 trading days to get these covered. We're going to just be seeing an insane volume on this bad boy. MG says, Terry, MMTLP party in Maryland after all this stuff is done. Yes, I believe I'll have a little party around here. We're probably going to try to plan something for Vegas when all this is said and done. And possibly a cruise as well, man. I don't know. We may be planning multiple get-togethers once this bad boy's done. All right, so I want to thank, we got everyone in here. Eric says, Terry, much love. Let's freaking go. Thank you, Eric. Craig, thank you so much, brother. MMTLP trending on Twitter under my For You section. Thank you, Eric. Says, you're the man, Terry. Let's go under Twitter. Craig says we're trending. Here's the what's happening under the For You. Oh, and it's For You. I don't know if that, where's that at? Where's that at on here? Let me show more. What else is trending? For You. MMTLP, there it is. You're right, For You, it is trending. Man, I need, on this up here though, I need Purdue to beat Michigan. I really need that to happen. Because they did take out my boys, the Buckeyes, last week. So I need Purdue to pull an upset here over Michigan. But congrats to them. But yeah, there we go, man. We are trending. MMTLP trending on the For You section. Let's go. On the trending. It'd be pretty cool if we'd be on the trending part too, but I don't think we are. No, we're not. All right, that's pretty cool. Thank you for sharing that, Craig. Appreciate that. Donald M, thank you for the super chat, brother. He says, let's rent a cruise ship. That would be expensive. That would be very expensive to rent a cruise ship. I wouldn't suggest that because that would take all our money to do. I actually believe Mr. Beast did a video. I think it was Mr. Beast or some popular YouTuber did a video where he rented a cruise ship for an hour. And it was almost like $100,000 to rent it for an hour. So that's a little too much money to rent a cruise ship. So I would suggest we all just get on the cruise ship and we book all the rooms up. You know what I mean? That'd probably be the best way to do it. But we will plan that out as time goes. We got to get paid. We got to get paid first, though. We got to get paid first. So Anthony says, just announce a ship and date, and we all about exactly. That's what we're gonna do. But like I said, we got to get paid first before we start making any official announcements. I agree here with Tom in the bottom. Says, I want Citadel to lose. Yes, sir. Tom, I love that post. I want them to pay, man. Absolutely. I want them to pay. What do we got here? I got a notification. All right, I got to give a shout out here. Someone just sent a donation through PayPal. I got the notification as we're here live streaming. So thank you to Kelly Rabble. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you're here in the chat, I don't know which one you are, if your name is here, but I really appreciate that. So there is, I just want to point out, I don't ever want to pressure anyone, but if anyone ever feels down when you're looking at the YouTube chat, there's that little money icon somewhere. You can press that button. You can send a super sticker, a super chat. You can join channel membership. You can do that. You also can click, if you look where it says like the video and it has my title with my tags, you can click on the more button. And you can click on the more, and it has like different links down there in my actual video. And it has like PayPal. I have Cash App down there. So just wanted to point that out there that those are there. Catfish, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate the super chat. Man, you don't even know, man. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. James Bond, welcome in. Man, you guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support and love tonight. 466 people in the chat. We were almost at 500, man. Facts, chicken. Yeah, especially if this thing squeezes up. That's the thing. Like, they have to freaking cover. There's no way around it, man. They have to cover. Like, this is the payday. This is the payday countdown right here. This is literally the payday countdown to future Meta Millionaire status. They have to cover. They have to cover. Now, I do have a quick thing. Fidelity only lets you set 5 times the price as like your sell limit. So if this was trading at $10, I think Fidelity max would be like $50. So Fidelity, if you're trying to set your prices, you may want to wait till it gets up a little higher because you can only go 5x. I'm not sure if it goes up higher if they let you go more than 5x, but currently, I believe when this was like $12, it would let me do $60 as the max. Now I was just testing what it would do, guys. I was testing what it would do. Now TradeStation let me go in and do 500. TradeStation even let me do 1,000. So that was pretty exciting. That TradeStation actually let me go that high. So that was pretty awesome. Randy, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it so much. When will this be unable to short? I believe once the corporate notices go out. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. I believe once the brokerages and these hedge funds get these corporate notices, no more shorting. They want positions covered. That's what I think. Wow, Sandra said Robinhood let her do $1,750. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Cable, welcome in, brother. We got Cable in the chat. One of the person has great DD out there. He posted great articles. Cable's a great guy. Welcome in, Cable. Yeah, I'm agreeing with BTW brand. Currently, me on Fidelity, I have not set any really price targets on there, like sell limits, because it just doesn't go high enough. Because I'm predicting that the Nextbridge dividend fair value without any short squeeze is probably like that $50 to $60, and it could potentially go from $70 to like $85 somewhere in that range with the gas and all. So, wow, Joe says he got 500 set at 2K on Robinhood. Let's go, man. That's awesome. But yeah, with Doobie says TD allows conditional orders over 1,000. Raj says they got 1,500 on TD Ameritrade. Let's go. Yeah, so I just do that. I test it to see if Fidelity changes. So we got yeah, ain't nobody worried here, Jediah. Ain't nobody worried. I'm not worried. I'm here smiling. I'm ready. I am ready. Brandy, thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for keeping us informed through this long process of the past year. Yes. I'm telling you guys, it has been a journey. We have been here covering this. MMTLP itself, we have covered since day one. I mean, we got the videos. We got the videos here on the channel from day one. It was October 7th it started trading, I believe. I got the shares of my Fidelity account. I bought 500 shares on the very first day. Oh, maybe it is 6x. Maybe it is 6x. Maybe that is what it is. I know it's 5 or 6x on Fidelity. I just know when I was testing it, I would do like a couple shares to see what it let me go. It was like 60. It wouldn't go no higher than $60. I agree there. All sell limits will be filled with forced liquidations. Yes. Cody, what's going on, man? Welcome in. All right, we got to get it in here. I got to get it in here for y'all. You all love it. There we go. The corn, baby, because we're going from green to gold, guys. That's right, green to gold. 6x on ass on. Okay, yeah. So for me, at $8 a share, it's just not high enough because I believe I'm going to get that anyway, more than that anyway. So, how many shares am I holding? I've never really disclosed how many shares I'm holding because I just don't want the shorts to know. I just don't want them to know what I got. They'll know when they hit my price. They'll start to see the orders come through. We got Laura there saying, thanks, Terry. We love you and all the YouTubers who are coming. Yes, thank you, man. We got the Mad Dog down there. Barry says, Terry, have you seen the new videos from Pro? Yes, I watched the one. Oh my God, that one video was hilarious. Oh man, that was like hilarious. Thank you, Biz. Yeah, yeah, the comedian brand, yeah, BTW brand, yeah, that guy, the Pro Street, he's the comedian. Oh my God, his videos are great. I love them. I would suggest don't disclose your position. That's just my personal thought and opinion. Don't disclose how many you have, because I don't want them to, I don't want any shorts, any fuzzers out there to know what you have. Don't tell anyone what you got. Just don't do it. Keep that private. That's your personal, you're not going to tell anyone how much you got in your bank account. That's private business. Yeah, I like this here. Peter says, I want my bank account to match my phone number. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, man. We went those 10 figures. We went 10 figures. Oh, no, Michigan scored again. No. Yeah, we're just going to say we're going to be filthy rich. We're not going to disclose what we got. Future says, Mega Blizz, hey, Terry, what's up? Super excited this coming next year with our Meta fan. Love you guys. Yes. Share them to Netflix. I told you. Yeah. Oh, I got to go look. Someone says I got 3,900 followers now. So maybe a few people. Oh, wow. We jumped up a good bit. Let's go. 3,908 on Twitter now. Wow. what was that, like 20 some people or 30 some people just followed me? Because we wasn't even at no, I'm happy for you, man. Michigan, I'm happy for you guys. Y'all did it great, man. Y'all had a great year. Y'all deserve it. Had to give it props, man. Had to give y'all props. Y'all look good. Whoa, Don says he called the fixed income desk and got a 145 settlement. Nice. Yeah, thanks to everyone joining in. Yeah, also, guys, if you're on Twitter, let me go pull. I know I have cable on here. Cable. There we go. Guys, and also, if you want to get someone with some great DD, man, this guy here, Cable, I highly, he has 106 followers. It's going to be DBCAEBLE right here. Go follow this gentleman, man. He has some great information out there. I featured a lot of his information in my videos. So this is one I want you to go follow here. Cable. Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure a lot of my people follow Right Brain. I've definitely talked about Right Brain Trader a lot. Man, his people have some great information out there, but Cable definitely needs to be deserved. He's put out a lot of the DD that comes out of those micro cap. A lot of the stuff that comes out of the micro cap daily comes from Cable's post that original post he put on, I believe it was either Reddit or StockTwits, and they pretty much copied and pasted his post for that article. So huge props to Cable, man. The very first one they put out was pretty much a copy and paste from his amazing post. Yeah, guys, go check out the Right Brain Trader as well. I love getting shout outs to people that deserve it. There's a lot of great people out there that have information that helps us YouTubers get the information out to you guys. There's a lot of people behind the scenes. All right, let's see here. Well, one guy here from the Pillar saying, my 14-year-old son bought 1,000 shares. He's not selling until 4 figures. Nice. That's what I like to hear, man. Cody, brother, thank you for the I got your message there over Twitter, man. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. William, what's going on, man? Yeah, good luck to that little kid millionaire. Absolutely. Charles Schwab has sell order at 225. Nice. That's nice. I wish Fidelity would let us get that up there. Oh, yeah. Let me get my buddy William. He posts a lot of, yeah. Let me get this up here. I think he's under, there we go. All right, guys. Here on Twitter as well. Shout out to my buddy Robert Barker, which is William Hazelton. He is a moderator on the Facebook page. He's a moderator on the Facebook page. So make sure you go follow him here on Twitter. It's going to be at William and then HAZELTI1. But you could probably just type in Robert Barker. And he has the Robert Barker Price is Right profile picture. Pretty easy to find. He posts a lot of great information and stuff from Facebook on this page as well. So if you're on Facebook, you can go follow that page as well. But here you go. Go follow William over here on Twitter as well. Let's see if we can get him over 100 followers tonight, guys. That'd be pretty amazing. Get him jumped up there. All right. All right, and we'll go back to here. We'll go over, blow up the Barker photo. All right, he says blow up the Barker photo. I didn't even know. Oh my God, I never even noticed that, William. Whoa, all right, let me do this here. Let me see if it lets me. Yes, it does. Let's go. I have been following you, man, forever on Twitter, and I'd never even noticed like that it was in your picture. Wow, like I never even noticed that MMA meta was on his. Learn something new every day because I've been following him for a long time, and I never knew that was on there, guys. So that's pretty funny. Pretty easy profile picture to spot out for William there. Man, that's crazy. I do like the Corvette there in the background. Wow, Adam says he put a sale order of TD for $400 now. Let's go. All right, let's talk about the double squeeze. Let's do that. Let's talk about double squeeze. Give my thoughts and opinion on this. Let me get out of here. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's go back here. Shorts have not covered. Chris is asking, have the shorts covered? In my personal opinion, they have not covered. The shorts have actually just dug deeper and deeper. All right, so let's go into the double squeeze theory and what I think could happen out there. This is just all my opinion. Take this for what it's worth. Once these corporate actions go out, well, until the corporate action notices go out, it's going to be mind games, going to try to scare you to get you to sell your shares. That's what they're trying to do. They want to scare you with the FUD and all that out there that this isn't going to happen. The guys, are going to happen. It's going to happen. Matter of just this win. And the win should be the 12th and the 14th. That's the win. All right. Going to be a run up. Shorts should be covering. If they don't cover, it's going to be hell to pay down the road. Come knocking the door at Nextbridge for shares and possibly huge lawsuits down there as well. But that's at a later date. Should be getting the run up here in MMTLP any day. If the shorts keep piling in, it's going to add to their short position. They're going to try to buy your shares dirt cheap to cover their short positions. This thing runs up. People are going to sell off, take profits. I mean, we're talking we need at least, on the minimum, 100 to 80 million shares covered. And on the higher end, 200 to 280 million, I believe, naked synthetic shorts out there. So we should be seeing anywhere on the low end, like 10 to 15 million a day in volume. If we're not seeing that, there's no covering going on. And if it's the higher end of the naked synthetic shorts, we should be seeing like 40 million plus in volume a day. So anywhere from 10 million to 40 million in volume, 10 on the low, 40 to the high end, we should be seeing volume on MMTLP. So if we're not seeing that, there's no coverage. And every day it goes by, there's no coverage, those numbers are going to go up every day because we only technically have 6 trading days for this to go. So this baby runs up, hits up, you know, people may be selling at 20. People may sell at 30. People may sell at 40. People may sell at 50. Hey, you set your price, you sell, that's okay. We know we hold. We're pretty much setting like pretty close to triple digits, guys, for even to start selling, because a lot of the big holders, you heard John Brda, if they come knocking at the door and they want $100 a share to buy it, they're not going to sell it at $100. That's pretty damn bullish that isn't going to happen. There's going to be possible forced liquidations on that 9th. Because there's like I think they said retail has a T2 settlement, which is why retail has to be bought in on the 12th so they can be converted by the 14th. And I believe the hedge funds and market makers and shorts, they have a T1 settlement. So there's an email out there from the Trade Zero that say that they need to be forced closed on the 9th. So that way, then they can be closed on Monday the 12th. So it's going to be interesting this week, man, because something has to happen. And once this corporate notice goes out, woo-wee, it's going to hit the fan quick. All right. Price runs up. People start selling. People start selling. Price goes up more. People start selling. People start selling. People's going to have a lot of huge gains, and people's going to start buying MMAT. There's a lot of options. There's like 30-some thousand, I believe, options by open interest in a lot of these calls right now. And if these all get in the money, which I think a lot of $1.50 is already in the money, but now we're talking about $2, and if all these options get exercised and those shares get bought, they have to hedge and buy those shares for MMAT. Hits $2. This thing could easily hit up from like $2 to $2.50 to $3 if all these options roll into money, and these all have to be bought up, and these people exercise and get the shares, they have to be bought. So if there is that huge run up, MMTLP, a lot of money is going to be made. There's going to be a lot of people holding the Nextbridge. All that's said and done, Nextbridge announces they have a sale. Say Exxon's buying this bad boy. Everyone gets that $50 to $60 dividend. Could be even more than that. Could be 70 to 85. We don't know. It's going to be a lot of thousandaires and millionaires out there on these prices, guys. And a lot of people's already said they're going to put 10%. They're going to put 25%. They're going to put 50% of that money back into MMAT, man. So keep that in mind. You're talking people throwing millions of dollars into metamaterials. And what is the market cap? 670 million is the market cap, roughly. Metamaterials. Easily this thing's going to run. And not only from the volume of the shares being bought by the retail investor, all those shorts are going to have to hedge against their options and buy up the shares to have them, because a lot of options are going to start rolling into money. It's going to get real exciting. I can see metamaterials hitting anywhere $5, $10, $15, guys. I really can see that. I really can see this thing jumping up 5, 10, 15. I just can see it. By Q1 of 23, I can see it happening in the next 3 to 4 months. If everything plays out, it could even go higher than that, but I'm just saying on the low end, $5. Could we see 10, 15? Absolutely. Could we see it? Absolutely. Now we got to talk about this. Metamaterials had the $250 million offering on the table. Now, we know they had to do that sometime to raise money. We get that. We know that's out there. That is the little cloud above all this. But I'm not really worried, and here's why I'm not worried. They're not going to do it at these levels, guys. If they would do the 250, they don't have to do it all at once. They don't have to take the whole 250 at once, I don't believe. So if MMAT would wait for this to get to like $10 a share, then do the offering, that's only like 25 million shares. I believe metamaterials, if I go to the Fintel, let's see here. Yeah, 362 million shares. If they would do the $250 million offering at $10 a share, that'd put about 25 million shares onto the shares outstanding. So we'd be sitting around 387 million shares roughly. Still under 400 million shares. That's very low. And that money would help get metamaterials through the next 1 to 2, 3 years, guys. That's amazing to know that, you know, and the price is just going to go up because more people are going to put money back into this. So think about that. 25 million shares. This thing is rocking and rolling. You see people out there, huge volume on these days, guys. Huge volume. 25 million volume is nothing on a lot of these shares. So that's just my personal opinion. I could see this baby squeezing anywhere from, I mean, literally $50 on a low end up to $100, 300, 500,000. I mean, who knows where this can go? I mean, if you're talking 200 million, 280 million shorts have to cover, sky's the limit, man. $1,000, $2,000. I mean, we don't even know. Let's go back here. I believe Houston. Someone's saying let's watch Houston's video. I have Houston's video. I think he has 2 videos. Houston does. And I believe Houston said in one of his older videos that if we don't hit $60 a share, what's the point of selling? So there's a lot of information here, guys, on the channel. That was that one. Here we go. Let me get my volume adjusted because I had that loud for the Brda.
Wicked Vet 1, Houston will Acme reach or past 100. It better. Tell you that much right now. It better get well past 100.
Better get well past 100.
4 figures. If someone pointed out in one of the comments under the videos this week, this is sort of a litmus test. Like, if the shorts are able to get out of this, they can get out of anything. And therefore, the stuff you learn in like Finance 101 when they talk about when you open up a short position, you're opening up a potential for an infinite liability, right? No longer exists. Therefore, they are untouchable. Which makes our economy entirely dependent upon destroying our own companies via short selling, which is not a sustainable way to operate an economy. So Gary Gensler in Congress needs to figure out some way to make it so that we don't feed the beast by destroying everybody else. We gotta create a different way for these hedge funds to exist. But if they can get out of this Acme situation and not pay through the nose to do it, then they will never have to pay through the nose for GameStop, for AMC, for BBIG or anyone else. Like they've tuned it enough that they can get away with anything. And so this is the litmus test for that system right now.
I agree with what he says. This is the litmus test. They can get out of this. They can get out of anything. Huge shout out here to our buddy in the chat, Craig Dubs, here on Twitter. He was the one who had this post out, so thank you to Craig for getting that clip. Trust me, these clips are great. I believe we have another one down here. You heard him. This better hit $100, and this should hit 4 digits because of how much covering needs to happen. And not only that now, how much covering needs to happen in such a short period of time. Literally 6 trading days left. This is getting, I'm hyped up. I am hyped up. All right, let me get in. Was there any other ones? I don't think we had any other Houston clips. No, that was it. Okay, that was the main one. Craig, man, thank you, brother, for that. Guys, those clips are awesome. Let's go back here to this because this is what we're doing. Guys, the time's ticking away. Tick, tick, tick. Oh, Jenny, you are a moderator. Jenny has been a longtime supporter of the channel. So I made Jenny a moderator. So Jenny, you got the wrench because I give permission to my moderators. If you see any FUD in the comments, any negativity, you can click on that user screen name, and you can hide the user, or I believe block the user from the channel. Jenny said she's too lazy. That's funny. Jenny, too lazy. Come on now. Right Brain in here? He said hi, Right Brain. I didn't see Right Brain in here. All right. Much love for Jenny down there from Chicken Nuggets. Please don't block him. Please don't block him. Oh, man. All right, guys. Let's see. We've been going a little over an hour here. I do appreciate everyone here in the... Dame saves some corn. All right, yeah, man, guys. This is the countdown. Live chat, not chat. Oh, there he is. Okay. Why? I wonder why that. I might have clicked that by. I got you here, Right Brain. I got you there, brother. Yeah, I don't know why that did that. Maybe I clicked on that by accident. I got it. Thank you there, BTW, man. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I got it fixed now. We got Right Brain Trader. Jenny, I'm not blocking any adult dating sites. BTW says top chat is default. Yeah. Yes, sir, Right Brain. Yes, sir, brother. The countdown is on. That's what we got the countdown here for. I got to go over here to Twitter real quick on my phone. Apparently, I got a message from Cody. Okay, Cody has a question here. He sent it over Twitter. I'm going to get to this. He says, do you know when the last day and time for us retail to sell and take advantage of the squeeze if there's a run-up. Okay, that's a pretty easy answer, actually. So the last day is this here. This is your countdown, Cody. They pretty much made it clear that they do not want this trading after the record date. So this countdown is for Monday, December 12th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this will be your last time to trade. This countdown is it. Yep. And this is set for 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, December 12th. So if you want to sell this, you would have to sell before this timer runs out. Because there is supposed to be no trading on the 13th and 14th, so that way they can get the settlements through and the shares distributed out. So that is what's supposed to happen. And I believe, I want to say that was already mentioned. But bring Right Brain on. Catfish, man, thank you so much. Catfish, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. On one of Syntax live stream, a whale said plan is to buy MMAT's float and not sell until 500. Gray Tendo said he's got a text from a whale in MMTLP. Wow, that's huge. That's huge. Jenny says she sold her AMC. Nice, Jenny. Jenny with the profits, man. Nice. Jenny said she sold her AMC for 80K profit. Bought some back, and AA screwed us with Ape. Wow. Was going to sell my AMC before Ape to buy more MMTLP. Boy, did I mess up by not doing so. Yeah, that's pretty sad what's going on with Ape right now. Right Brain, do you want to hop on for a little bit, brother? We can try to work something out. People want to see you on here, man. We'll see if Right Brain's still in the chat. We can bring him on for a few minutes. No kiss and tell. No kiss and tell. Larry says, yeah, Right Brain, brother. I haven't seen him here in the live chat yet in a while. So if he's still here, we'll try to get him in. I will try to get Right Brain in here if he's still on here. Vladimir says, hey, Terry, what do you think if all retail buy back MMAT after MMTLP squeezes and they buy around 100 to 150 million shares? What would the price be at? Yeah, so let's go back to that. I mean, we already know here, number one, that, I mean, you're talking if retail bought like 100 million shares, that's like about, what is that? Almost 30 to 35% of the float, somewhere in that range. That would be pretty huge. 30 to 35% of the float. And our current average volume for MMAT is like 10 million. So it would be 100 million volume. It'd drive it up pretty good. It'd be a lot of buying pressure. Yeah, it'd be a lot of buying pressure. It would go up pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I think we're going to see when the money starts flowing in from Nextbridge, MMAT, I'm thinking $5 to $15. That's just what I think. Somewhere in that range. It could go higher, could go lower. Just my prediction, I'm thinking somewhere between $5 and $10. So we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Larry. Yeah, I don't know. Is he still in here? Is there a strong possibility of FINRA delaying the dates? I'm going to say I don't think so because the SEC already approved it. That's the thing. Like, it's already approved by the SEC. I don't see how that can happen. So I'm going to say no. I don't see how. I don't see how they can with the SEC already approved it. I do believe tomorrow, Monday, is the 9th day for the FINRA, which I think they do say they get 7 to 9 days. So, yeah, I think tomorrow we should see something. If not, possibly Tuesday. I mean, they have to get it out. They can't keep holding it. So, I'm going to tell you my plan. If they dip this down tomorrow, I'm going to be a buyer. I'm going to buy something, guys. I don't care if I buy 10 shares, 100 shares. I'm going to buy something. I'm buying some shares tomorrow if there's any dip. Take this down, I'm a buyer. I'm telling you that right now. Take this down, and I'm a buyer of this stock. I'm a buyer. If there is any dip on MMTLP, I'm a buyer tomorrow. I'm buying the dip. All right. Would there be any I don't know if they'd have any updates, guys, on a Sunday. I'm going to say probably not. I don't think we'd have any updates on a Sunday. But if we go back here to this. Yeah, people's wondering if there possibly any updates on Sunday. I'm going to say they probably are not working on the weekends. Yes, I don't know. I don't think there's no updates on tomorrow's Sunday. But there's been no updates today on Saturday the 3rd. So, Monday? Could be. I think it's Monday. No, I don't think it's Sunday, guys. I know it's Saturday. I know today's Saturday. I know that. We got another hour before it hits Sunday. All right, guys. I haven't heard anything from Right Brain, so I'm gonna say he is not on here anymore. So yeah, it's okay. I don't mind it. They may have misheard. Maybe I said it wrong. Maybe that's what happened. It is pretty late. 11 o'clock Eastern time. Been on here for about an hour and a half. I'm gonna leave you all with this. I want to thank everyone that gave a super chat donation through PayPal. Appreciate y'all so much. You all have been amazing, and it was great getting out here talking with you guys. I haven't changed. Nothing has changed. I'm bullish as ever. I'm still more bullish than ever. Time's ticking. There's the countdown right there. I'm going to say love and appreciate every single one of you, and I will catch y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.